Hey guys, welcome back to Cat Views. So I just finished up a trailer review of the new Batman film because we got a trailer for that. DC Fandom has been dropping trailers all day, well all of yesterday, today for me when I've seen them. So I'm going to be covering and reviewing the trailers as I react to them essentially. So I'm basically like watching the trailers and giving you guys my thoughts and opinions, my instant reaction to that. So next on the list we have, of course, Wonder Woman. So we finally got a second official trailer for Wonder Woman. The first one that we got was basically a teaser trailer, and now we have an official trailer. And oh my goodness, it looks so good. It looks so good. Okay, first of all, let's go through it, guys. Let's break it down. So first of all, I just love the fact that Patty Jenkins has done it justice again in the way of going back to Themyscira again. We get to see more of Themyscira, which looks so fucking good. We get to see young Diana again, and we see her, we see the heart of Diana, we see the warrior in Diana, we see that push, and I love that transition that they do. I loved it in the first trailer, when they had the transition of young Diana running, and then it switches to Diana running through the street and then lassoing. That was so good. That was like my favorite shot slash scene in the first trailer, and in this trailer it's not really much different. Like, I really like the work they do with the the flashbacks of young Diana and then integrate it to present Diana, so you see how she's grown up and what she's been through and what she's become, and this strong, independent warrior that she is. Like, it's great, and the way she fights for justice, I love it. I think it's so well done, and I'm really happy and excited. I'm so excited to see more of that historical background of Themyscira. I know a lot of people prefer to see the more modern era version of Diana, of Wonder Woman, and I just want to see explosions and like really cool stunts and like that kind of a thing, and visual effects. I like all of that stuff too, but I also like the history of it and the origin story. So that's what I loved the most about the first film, and so yeah, I'm really happy that element is present in this film too. I don't know how much it would be a part of it. I think maybe just within maybe the start, but it's really cool to see either way. It just looks really cool, and also the way that it looks, the production design looks amazing. So it just kudos to them for doing that on the first one and seemingly replicating it on the second one. So after that, I love the way that they did the DC logo, the Warner Brothers logo. We saw a bit of that in the first trailer where they had the 80s color scheme going through it. This time they've done the same. They've done it similar, but they've done the same sort of 80s rainbow sort of colored theme through the DC and Warner Brothers logo when the trailer starts up. That's really cool. I like that touch. It's just different, and it gives Wonder Woman her own little spin and take on it. So that's really cool. I like that. As for like the characters and the trailer, I really loved, obviously, the way Diana looks is just awesome. I can't wait to see more action scenes. It's really cool having Steve Trevor back. It's very clear through storyline that it seems to be that Pedro Pascal's character is essentially the main villain, well, the bigger villain, the one who controls like this, controls the strings in the background. And essentially we get a little bit more storyline in this one. It sort of shows clips that we saw in the first trailer, but it sort of like explains them a little bit more and gives us a little bit more depth into what might be happening and what the story is based around. So what it seems like, and I'm not sure exactly 100% what this is, but what it seems like is there's some sort of device maybe that Pedro Pascal's character is in control of, and essentially it gives people what they want, what they most desire, but that obviously can be turned bad and in the wrong hands become a very, very bad thing, as you guys will see with aka Cheetah. Well, I was gonna say Barbara, but like aka Cheetah. And so I think that what this is that I think what we see is Diana with the help of Steve, similar to in the first one, try and basically take him down and stop that from happening, because it's been given to the wrong people and in the wrong hands, or it could become disastrous and like end the world basically. So that's what I'm guessing the storyline is, or at least some parts of that make sense, I think. But obviously I can't tell until we get either a final trailer or until the film comes out. But so far that's what I'm getting the gist of, and I'm cool with that storyline. I think it's cool. I like it. I like the Steve Trevor part in it. I feel like I want more action though, and I definitely want to see more singularity with Diana, although it does feel like it's more of a partnership, except for when we see her fighting Cheetah, which of course is played by Kristen Wiig. Now, Kristen Wiig definitely impressed me in this trailer. I was on the fence about, and like, let me just, like, off the bat, if I've not said this before, I'm a big Kristen Wiig fan. Like, I think I love her comedy. I've seen pretty much everything she's done in terms of comedic roles, also like dramatic roles. I've just never seen her or imagined her doing something like this. Not to say that she can't do it, it's just I've never seen it. So it was kind of a little bit hard to imagine, and even now watching the trailer, it's still a little bit difficult to envision her that way, even though from what I've seen it's pretty strong. So I'm excited to definitely see more of Kristen Wiig, but from what I've seen, I love it. I feel like it seems like she's embodying Barbara, and it looks really good. Like, I like the especially that line in one of the scenes where she first, I think, sort of encounters Wonder Woman, and she's, the only nitpick I'll say is that she didn't look very 80s. She looked more like in the 90s, to be fair, where she's wearing like that leopard print and the boots, the knee top boots. But I love that line where she, you know, says like, you know, people like you have had everything and people like me have had nothing. And then she's like, this time I'm gonna change things or whatever. And she's like, get used to it. She looked good. She looked serious and she looked believable, and I liked it. It was badass. So I can't wait to see more of that relationship. I'm so fucking excited that it's Cheetah. Like, you know, Cheetah's one of the main villains in Wonder Woman, so it's really cool to actually see it. The other thing that obviously people are sort of like nitpicking about or on the fence about or unsure, everybody wants to see what Cheetah looked like, because I think a lot of people, including myself, had that very terrible image of cats. So we've kind of been scarred by cats. Now, the thing is, she is a cheetah. She does form into a cheetah. So it's kind of hard not to have the resemblance to a degree. But even looking at the still shot, like, if you, like, I paused it obviously, because the whole cheetah scene and sequence that we see in the trailer goes by pretty fast. But I feel like if you pause it, I'm pretty happy with how the body and the frame looks. I would have liked her, and I've said this before, I would have liked her to have been a little bit more bulked up as Cheetah. And, you know, because I feel like if you're going to get what you want and she can become this now, why wouldn't you just make it a little bit, you know, tougher? But I feel like there definitely could have been a little bit more mass put in there on Cheetah, just to make her seem more formidable and more powerful. And I'm not 100% sold yet on the face and the makeup that's done with that. But again, this is a trailer, it's not the final version. Well, I don't know if it's the final version, but so far I feel like it looks as good as it can look in terms of like CGing the, you know, in the middle of like having her be more human but also being Cheetah-like and morphing those two. You know, she's either going to go full Cheetah and not look at all human, or she's going to be like a half Cheetah, which is what I feel like they've gone for. I think personally though, it looks better than Cat's, but yeah, that's going to be up for interpretation, I guess. But I'm so far into it. Like, I mean, I need to see more of it. Let's be honest, like for me personally, I think I just prefer the Kristen Wiig parts and the action, because like there's two scenes where you see her sort of being that way and having that extra sort of human strength, and she's not Cheetah form, so that's interesting to me too. I can't wait to see how they play out with this, and if the Cheetah actually just comes out for like this boss fight, which is what it seems like. I mean, Gal Gadot has the golden armor. She's like, she looks so good, she looks so dope, and when she drops that armor after that move that she does, oh, it's so cool. Like, you can see she's just ready to fight. She's like going for it. I think the coolest scene too in terms of that sequence is when she jumps up and she grabs her and like flips her around, and that was so cool to see. And it was so cool to see Wonder Woman do that, because I feel like they give like these really cool stunt moves to like the male superheroes, action heroes, and like to see Diana do that shit is just really fucking cool. And I feel like it's more accurate, comic accurate too. So I'm very excited to see more. And yeah, so far I love the trailer. I think it's awesome. I mean, it's Wonder Woman, so you guys know I'm gonna love it. So let me know what you thought. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see Wonder Woman. Of all the films, of all the DC that's coming up, that is my most anticipated film. It has been probably since the first film came out. I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I think that what she's done with this character is, it's cemented in DC history. And I know that, it's not the top grossing film, but it's up there. I mean, the men are in love with her, the women are in love with her. I mean, she's just great. And so I think this is going to do very well. I hope it does very, very well. And yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.